Okay, from what I heard, Cardi B is dissing BIA. I probably will not be listening to this entire album unless you want me to. If you want me to listen to the entire album, let me know you want me to listen to the entire album, and I will consider it. I will say, going into this could be fire. And if it's fire, I'm going to say it's fire and it's good. I have no bias. I just typically am not a fan of Cardi B. Not that I dislike her, like I actively don't like her. I'm just not a fan. So I'm just not checking out the albums. And honestly, to give myself some credit, I was one of the first people to say Cardi was dope. I think she makes good music sometimes. I don't think she's like talentless. I don't actively dislike her. Like I said, I'm just not a fan of it. With that being said, this is battle rap. And I like battle rap. Cardi B has dissed BIA before on that song with Meg and Glorilla. That was dope. I thought it was fire. BIA responded, that was kind of doo-doo. And I expected a lot more from BIA. Because quite frankly, I like BIA a lot. That last album she dropped, that International Deluxe, whatever it was called. I forgot what it was called. Whatever it was called. I like that a lot. That was one of my, whatever year that came out. It was like in my top 15-ish. Maybe I'd have to pull up the list, but I thought it was really good. So with that being said, I expected a bit more. I respect Bia's pen. I think she's dope. She has a lot of songs that I really like. I wish she would just like rap, because there's a song that she has. There's a song she has that I really mess with, and she's just spitting on there. And I wish she would just do that more, honestly, because that's my favorite BIA song. London's dope. Oh, Raise Me. I love that song. That song is fire. I wish she'd do that a bit more. Yeah. I'm pretty and I'm petty as fuck. I will say, I just remembered why they're beefing, and last time I checked, it was over like, oh, you're stealing my makeup looks on your Instagram. It's so stupid. It's not real beef. It's so weird. I don't, like, y'all could be friends. What are we talking about? Stealing each other. I don't remember who was talking about stealing what. I don't remember. I honestly just don't care about the beef. But it's battle rap, and battle rap's fun. So. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Hosting they ain't ready enough. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. When I walk a bitch down, it be sexy as fuck. Name 5 BIA songs, gun pointed to your head. Oh, whoa. We just jumped out the gate. Swinging. All right. Okay. I was afraid this was going to be like, oh, now I'm excited. Now I'm ready. See, this is Cardi. Let's go. I love it. I will say, as a person, I don't like all the drama and stuff and baby daddy and this and that. But like as a person, Cardi always seemed really cool. Like she seemed like somebody I would want to hang out with. She just seemed like a cool, down to earth type of person. So there's that. I don't know. That didn't really have anything to do with anything. It just let's go, Cardi. Name 5 BIA songs, gun pointed to your head. I'm dead. That's crazy. What'd she say? I don't know what she's saying. Oh, she said melatonin. Here looking like you. Are you sure? Do she even gotta be at the award? Sweat me cause you bored. Just a big laptop. Be a Labrador. No, I mean that wasn't like a punchline. It's like if you're not a punchline rapper, just don't do it. It is possible to make a great diss track without great punchlines and stuff. I think that's more of a which I love, by the way. I think it's more of a modern thing nowadays where like artists are really punching with their diss records. Like it's more formulated like a battle rap opposed to just disrespect. And I like that. I like that a lot. And I like that she's making an effort there, I think, but it just didn't hit. Like the punch wasn't there. But then also the disrespect has to be there. I will say the disrespect doesn't land for me entirely because it's just like, I don't want to look like you. I don't want to look like this. I don't care. Like it's not doing anything for me in that regard. Like if you really want to make an impact, I don't know, the disrespect just isn't resonating, I guess.
Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Hosting they ain't ready enough. Ooh,
Like the whole thing so far is I'm pretty. I don't want to look like you. I'm assuming she's saying she's ugly, right? I don't think like I don't know. Like it's not an objective thing. It's not a subjective thing. I don't think they look like I don't think Cardi is just out of Bia's league. You know what I mean? Like as far as like appearances go or anything like that. Like I don't think either one of them, like they're not, you know what I mean? Like it's not, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like I feel like they're on the same level, you know? Like I'm straight regardless. I got a girl. And she's better than everybody. So I don't care. I'm just saying, if let me stop talking.
fake ghetto bitch and I don't like them. Your mama used to fuck around with white men. Disgusting. Girl ain't ready enough. Ooh, you a fake ghetto bitch and I don't like them. Your mama used to fuck around with white men.
Okay, I'm not okay. I was about to stop it to talk about that first one, just give her a compliment, but then the second line, your mom used to mess around with white men. That doesn't do anything for me. I don't really understand that one, why that is that big of a deal, unless she means like your mom was cheating or something like that, then that's a thing. But I mean, her mom's not her, so it doesn't matter. The point is, I like you're a fake street girl, whatever you said. That resonates with me. Like that's something that I can connect with and that I understand, and that like, you know, that hits. That's a line that hits if it's real. I don't know.
Disgusting. Girl, you trapped and I hate when a bitch think she cute cause she light skin. Talking about culture, you wildin'. Look, me boy, you Italian. Okay. As a resident biracial, I feel like it is my duty to speak on and or validate some of these lines. Is that a spider in my wall again? Whoa, where are you going, brother? All right, sorry. As the resident biracial here, I think it is my duty to validate or invalidate some of these lines, as far as like your mom used to date white men, discussing you're Italian, yada yada yada, you're light skinned. I think the angle is invalid if we're just going at the angle of you're my biracial or you're half Italian. I don't know what BIA is. I have no idea. Don't care. That's invalid. That's just goofy. But if the angle is you think you're pretty because you're light skinned, because you're half white, and you think you're better than just, you know, darker people, that's valid to me. That's a valid criticism. And I like that angle, as long as it's that angle and not like the angle of you're biracial, get out of here. You know what I mean? Like that's goofy. But it seems like she's going with the angle that you think you're better than everybody else because you're light skinned. That's wrong. Cardi B, shorty, who you wanna be, shorty? You from Boston? Let's have a little tea party. Why you got kicked out of that condo? Why you be online and be lying though? Why you always at Diddy house?
Oh.
I heard they come that little kitty out.
What?
Tell these folks what it's really about. Why you all on people's face with that shitty mouth? Diarrhea beer, breath so stank you can smell it before you see. I'm like,
Diarrhea beer. I mean, it's funny-ish. I don't know. I didn't get a reaction out of it, so I'm not going to force it. But anyway, she did mention you talking about culture. So culture is Cardi B's kid. So I think Bia had a line about culture or whatever, which should not have been said. You shouldn't do that, especially, yeah, no, you don't talk about somebody's kids. Do
beef to the floor. I'm like, make her hate me even more. I'm like, hoes easy to ignore. It's been 2 years since you put a number on the board. I'm a bad bitch and you mad, cause you built like your dad. You damn near unemployed. They only book you when they can afford coy. Look, I got one.
that's fire. Oh my god, that's fire. No, that was good. That was good. Okay, the look stuff isn't doing anything for me because, again, my hat's not in the race. I don't care. I got my girl locked down and I'm happy. You know what I mean? Mine is number one, to be clear. But if I'm going off just like public perception, what I see on the internet, like I don't think people aren't saying Bia's ugly.
You know what I mean? Like just general consensus. People are not saying B is ugly. People are not like, so like I'm not, that isn't connecting. Now, if this was like somebody that has been criticized for the looks before, or has, you know what I mean, difficulties in the industry because they don't look as good. You know, there are some female rappers that face those difficulties. Bia's not one of them. If anything, Bia has used her looks, not used her, I mean, yeah, she's used her looks to get to a better position. I don't think she would deny that. So it's just weird. Those lines aren't connecting. The Koi line, that's fire.
You damn near unemployed. They only book you when they can afford Koi. Look, I got one album and I'm up still. Thought a watch costs more than your pup deal. Now ass off here, it feels dumb real. Credits on your shit, you need a conceal. 32 and you got
It is on your, you can conceal. See, like, I think she means like on her face, you got bumps or whatever. Like, you know, like this stuff just doesn't land for me. That doesn't land for me. And like I said, like face to face, neck and neck or whatever, you put them up together. If you put a poll, like if they weren't famous, whatever, take the bias out of it, and you put a poll with these two women next to each other, I don't know what the public perception is going to be, but like I don't think Cardi B just blows B out of the water. You know what I mean? So it's weird. It's just a weird, very weird thing. I don't know.
acne on your face. Dirty bitch, go and change your pillowcase. I'm an icon, I'm a legend. I mean, girl, you a graduate. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Hosting they ain't ready enough. That's pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. Pretty and I'm petty as fuck. When I walk a bitch down, it be sexy as fuck. Real bad bitch, and you make
if I got zap up, yeah, make it look sexy.
I heard a bitch looking for me. Hey, girl, I'm at the bank where you at? Hey, you a real bad bitch, let me see you clap. You a real bad bitch, let me see you clap. You a real bad bitch, let me see you clap. Let me see you clap. Let me see you clap. Little dirty ass bitch, let me see you clap. It's the Brim Reaper, bitch. You thought I was gonna let you slide, ho? I told you, bitch, I was gonna reply on my time, bitch. Are you dumb? Told you don't ever mention my kids, bitch. Do this and beat me.
If I didn't hear Bia's last response, I would say Bia could top this. But Bia's last response wasn't good. I don't know why, because Bia can rap. I'd like to see Bia respond. She needs to respond, absolutely needs to respond. And if she does beat Cardi, that is a good look. I don't know, because like the female rap demographic, fandom, whatever, do they care about this type of stuff? Do they care about battle? When Remy did what she did to Nicki, I was going to say, I don't know if that did any damage, but Nicki obviously isn't as popular as she once was, but is that due to, did that battle, did what Remy did what Remy, does what Remy did have anything to do with that? Or is that just a result of Nicki being, out of the picture, not dropping as frequently, et cetera, et cetera. She's a legend at this point. She doesn't need to drop every fucking month, right? I'm trying to think of other battles that happened with women and like the results of them. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if you're a woman and you are watching this and you enjoy both of these artists or one of these artists, how would you feel if either one of them bodied the other one? Would that affect your perception of them? I don't know. I just don't know. It's not like I think nobody cares. I honestly just don't know. What would it look like? What would the climate look like if Bia came out and watched her? I also don't know if Bia has enough motion per se to do anything about Cardi. I can liken it to Joe Budden versus Drake. Joe Budden or Drake dissed Joe first. It got leaked, whatever. The song didn't come out, but it got leaked. The song came out after Joe bodied him, right? Joe dropped, song leaked. Joe responded, bodied him, dropped like 4 songs, back to back, bodied him. But it didn't really affect Drake at all, as far as like mainstream perception, because Joe just wasn't big enough to do anything. And those were heavy records. They're decent sized records, right? Like they got a lot of attention, that's what I'm saying. So if Bia did something like that. I don't know if it would be enough to move the needle to hurt Cardi for real. I also don't think Cardi has the fan base that cares if she loses a rap battle. You know, like Eminem's fan base cares if he loses a rap battle. You know, who else? Like, you know, like Kendrick's fan base. Well, Kendrick's fan base would just pretend like he didn't lose the battle, and convince themselves that he's perfect. Whatever. But you get what I mean. Like, super lyricists, they typically cultivate fan bases that care about that type of stuff. I don't know if Cardi's fan base does, or just the general female hip hop audience. But I'm curious to see what Bia does. Hopefully she can do something better than her last diss record, because I really like Bia and I don't want to see her get bullied by any means. So, but this is a good look. If Bia can capitalize off this is a great look. But she needs to probably needs to drop a couple singles too, or a single along with the battle, or after the battle at least, if she does. I want her to drop something that forces Cardi to go for a second round or third round, whatever. Forces Cardi, like Cardi's talking about, I can do this on my own terms. No. I'm going to drop something so crazy, you need to respond. You know, that's what we need to hear. Don't know if B is capable of that. Some people are great rappers, but just aren't great battle rappers. It just is what it is. We've seen that with a lot of guys. But yeah, this was dope. Some things landed, some things didn't, but it was dope. I will give it like a 75% thumbs up. It was cool. Moving forward. Also, like, subscribe, and whatnot. Moving forward.